Hello and welcome back to some more of Dwarf Fortress with me, the Green Dragon, and let's continue. Let us very much continue. We're nearly done with the wood here, which means that we'll be getting some stuff from here, possibly tunnel tubes, which are supposedly worthwhile. Maybe we'll cut down one of each type of wood. Maybe we'll ignore wood for a while completely and let the industries choke and laugh and just laugh. Just laugh.
Oh no, another dwarf has gone fey.
Well, he has got an idea. That is actually good-ish. He's gonna claim a workshop and make something. Oh, you like that one better. Okay.
Give me the workshop.
But I was just about to...
Give me the workshop. Give it
Let's
to
see
me.
what you actually
Give it
make.
to me.
So I allowed bins in here, did I? Oh, do we have a lot of these? Just different kinds of gems, mostly. So that's rough white opals. More white opals. What are you gonna go and get? Maybe he likes rough opals, or likes them the most out of the things we have here. There are so many different things here. There really are. It's insane how filled with crap this place still is. I mean, at least we still have traps there to make that thing. And why don't I enable like animal care for the farmer guys? All 4 of them. But admittedly they are very experienced at this point, so they do work quickly. There you go. You can make that a thing for yourselves. Have you? Yes, they have. They are now leaving. Excellent. Goodbye. Get off my map. Just get off my map now. Yes. Yes. Very good. Just go. Just leave the map. Yes. Good. Gone. Gone, gone, gone. Still some of them on the map. Please leave. Thank you. Alright, last couple of doors. And then there's just some people gathering mudstone for the industry up above. What have you gotten? Cherry wood and shale. Why shale? Seems like a waste. You could have gotten mudstone instead and used that up another piece of that crappy rock. It's a weapons rack. We like weapons racks. Let's build one. We do have some statues available. So let's drag one of those into place. And that will hopefully improve the state of the mausoleum. Okay, and assemble copper ballistae thing. Let's try for that. Shall we? Let's... Yeah, that is progressing. Maybe... No, there's no way we're halfway with the amount of iron we actually need. It's a lot more that still needs to be made. A lot more. Steel weapons would be nice though. More of them, that is. Do have one guy that's really good at weaponry. Could practice with copper. Again. It's the furnaces. It's the bloody furnaces that are the problem. Part of it is of course the fact that well, this one is just closer and this one is ends up in a lot of ways functioning like a priority job with people melting things first. Not that that is necessarily bad per se, but even so. I mean, they are magma forges, but they're down below. You know, they're down below where it interferes with things. We actually had idlers for more. Wow, we're actually getting fluctuating idler amounts. Which I have no idea what that means, but sounds good when I say it. Dramatic like, huh? Ooh. What you making? What did you grab? Did you grab anything good? Just a lot. Oh, you're gonna use up a fuck ton of bone, aren't you? But I suppose. You know, we do need a functional thing, so I'm gonna toss body parts out here as well, I think. We're just gonna have to do that, I think. We're gonna keep bones here, because those are useful, and body parts we're just gonna get rid of. Because reasons, really. Yeah, we're gonna do that. And those are doors which had been slated for this, weren't they? Well, let's place 2 of them and we can worry about the rest. Right, here's those, which should be fine. How's the masons doing on their thing, I wonder? How are the masons doing? Okay-ish. And you're just running around looking for better boots. Yeah, they'll keep just picking through this, trying to find the best stuff they can. Masterpiece iron breastplate though. Now that's encouraging. And they've gotten more skilled as well. Sweet. Ooh, our furniture guys are pretty good too. Nice. I'm of the approve of this. How are our beds? Beds are done as well. Excellent. Then we can choke the fuck out of our efforts to actually get things done once again by ordering all the rooms made, and then everyone will have our crappy but a room of their own. And then once we actually install some silver cabinets, those rooms won't even be crappy and they'll be kind of good. And I'll be able to just, yeah, you can see that some people have their clothes tossed around the place because they have nowhere to keep them, but that's okay, we'll fix that. We will fix that. Yes, we will. Because we'll give them cabinets for the glory of the thing. For the glory of the thing. There we go, ever so slightly bedroomed. Yes, indeedsies. All of the bedroom in the world. Once we finish this, we will actually be a fort of where people can live in civilized conditions. It will actually be a thing. Believe it or not, it will actually be a thing. It always takes me so long to set up proper living quarters, mostly because I don't prioritize it. If I did, if from day one I was working on setting up proper living conditions, I would be able to set it up a lot faster. I would be able to. It's just that it's not a priority for me. It's just not. Okay, there we go. All of the beds. And then of course we'll have to find those bedrooms, but they'll get to it. I'm sure they'll get to it eventually. Meanwhile, here, let's see how many blocks we actually have. Enough. Nice. Okay. Just slowly reaching the point where we actually have this set up properly as well, so that it doesn't look like crap with all the crap here. And this still looks like crap, but you know. Where are my... Why are they still in a cage? Guess nobody has moved them yet. Huh. I mean, okay. What else? Animal training? Trapping? Well, let's add gelding to that at least. Because that is an important thing, isn't it? Just in case we need to do a snippety-la-doo-dah thing, eh? Yes. What the fuck was that? That's a crocodile. That's a rotting body from that thing we killed with horrible prejudice, of course. Of course it is, why wouldn't it be? Yeah, nothing much is gonna be happening here because obviously, you know, people are gonna be busy setting up the beds. It's just the way it's gonna be. But hey, everyone's gonna get a bedroom, so that's positive in theory. And you are happily making all the things, aren't you? You're smelting silver, good for you. And again, not all the smelters are even being worked right now, even with the manpower I have in there. I think it's gonna be better once the last of these gets melted, because people will, you know. Shift F1. Okay, you're gonna go and do that. Okay, that's good. I hate that we have this stupid freaking mandate, but at the same time I suppose it's okay. It could be, well, it's white opal barrel.
I hope one gets in my room.
Ooh, 92k. Hello. There we go. Now we have a real description. Let's read it. Encrusted, blah blah blah. You know, I'll just read it all. This is a white opal barrel. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with cushion-cut white opals, decorated with cherry wood and encircled with bands of silver and elk bird bone. This object menaces with spikes of crundle bone. On the item is an image of a forgotten beast in white opal. On the item is an image of Wafa, Sadness Plains, the human, and Dosenkosp, Splatterfiend, the sable ally of Dooms, the goblin in Shale. Splatterfiend, the sable ally of Dooms, is striking down Sadness Plains. The artwork relates to the killing of the human Wafa, Sadness Plains by the goblin, blah blah blah, in the water of entangling in the late autumn of 252 during the singed attack. That is somewhere else. That is something that the world has simulated in the background while our fortress has been running. This happens somewhere in the world around us. I love that. I love that this can happen now. That's great. On the item is an image of Quazo, Hermit Glimmer the goblin, and Budo Wolfocus the human in Crundlebone. Budo is striking down Quazo. The artwork relates to the killing of the goblin Quazo by the human Budo in the water of entangling in the early autumn of 250 during the assaults of Roaring. So, essentially humans are fighting goblins among our neighbors. Somewhere, or at least somewhere in the world. We have been hearing news about this, and we have, devoid of wars of our own, we have put it on our artifacts. Couldn't even pick a dwarven hero to, or dwarven events to venerate, could you? You are a disgrace to your kind. Which dwarf was it that completed it? Okay. Announcements. Reasons. So I assume that you are now a mega gem cutter. Oh, he wasn't even important, was he? He was the one of the guys that was slated for... Yeah, he's slated for the military. Do we need him? Wait, he's not even slated for anything, is he? No, wait, yes he is. Just that... Yeah. You know what? No, your encrusting sucks. And that is a lot more important. So no, I appreciate your efforts, but you're still going in the military. There's just no way. Just no way that I'm gonna let you escape that fate. Item blocking sight, you say? Oh, that's because someone was coming to grab it right at that moment. Well, get back to it. Finish that bed. Gonna have a lot of very nice rooms for people. Well, maybe not very nice, but nice anyway. Okay, Castrite is apparently done. No, it isn't. There's more of it to be had. Okay. I'm not gonna make the bismuth bronze just yet. I could, but there are better things to do with our forge time, since that's a very limited resource. Essentially, and you're smelting limonite and you're smelting gold. I suppose that'll have to do then, won't it? And you're happily building those again using up mad power, of course, but what else is new? What else is new? This hasn't been placed yet. Let's order the second one to be moved on over here as well. Cause, you know, reasons. And meanwhile, the mudstoning of mudstone. The mudstoning of mudstone, because there is so much of it, and I would like there to be a lot less of it. Which is why we need to get rid of a lot of it. And these gold doors, they look so good when they're put in these walls. So much better than these. Don't know how this will look once it's set up, but... Let's just make these first priority jobs instead. And then... Well, after those are done, we'll set this whole place as a first priority job and let them smooth the fuck out of it, essentially. And, yeah, we're gonna be able to define the bedrooms in a moment, and it's gonna be great. Okay, so we're out of metal objects to melt. That is actually great. That is actually great. Amazing, really. That means that we will be moving downstairs and doing a lot of the melty melt. It's gonna be great. Very much so, in fact. Just making sure that everything is kosher on that. Let's see, native silver, tetrahedrite. In other words, melting stuff that we don't really need. Good to know. Good to know that we're happily wasting resources. And that's the thing, I honestly could set up more stuff, more people on the furnaces, but they would be unskilled like the new ones I added, and I kind of need them where they are for the most part, and it's a kind of crappy situation with the manpower the way it is. It's time-consuming process when you, especially when the game runs at this speed, of course. Obviously. That's people doing that. Yeah, if I allow them to use bins on that, it does lead to a lot of derp in the armor department. Alternatively, it would be nice if I had a big stockpile of it somewhere. Where would be a convenient place for it? Here, actually, might be good. Just dig this out. Make this an armor stockpile. Just a huge one. Later on, I will keep the iron armor here and keep the steel one here. Steel stuff here, without bins. You know, I honestly kind of like this idea. So, you know, let's do that. Fuck yeah. Let's roll. Let's dig out an extra stockpile. I wasn't intending to, but hey, rock and roll. And now, for the glory that is bedrooms of the individual variety. Not just for the nobility, for everyone. I mean, it's taken years for us to get to the point where we can do this, but hey, I'm sure that the dwarves don't mind sleeping in mud for years. Well, I've had a dorm. But you know, the new stress mechanic, it's a lot less transparent in terms of moods and stuff. And it's, yeah, everything seems okay and it is okay until it isn't. And it seems less volatile, which is good, but you also don't know just how much the dwarves can handle. You know? Essentially, if something goes wrong, if they get hit by something nasty, they can implode really quickly, and the problem is that you don't necessarily see that so well. And it's hard to judge just what the balance is on stress. Whether they're gaining it, losing it, how things are. I guess it's more of a long-term thing with the stress slowly adding up or slowly going away, and it's just small changes to the values, like -5, -10, +500 or +50,000. Yeah, because when a dwarf gets injured, that can really add up to a lot of stress. Then again, felt nothing after witnessing death. 61. What, did you go into the body stockpile? Oh yeah. Yeah. Some people will be upset if they've been in there. Completely sublime table and sublime seat though. The dining hall is helping some. Yeah, they're gonna be digging that forever cause their skills suck, but that's okay. They'll get there eventually. Meanwhile, the bedrooms have been defined and people can start claiming them. Yeah, I don't know how I'll be setting this up, but if they have multiple routes which they can go, it does tend to fuck with them. Okay, traffic areas. Let's set the stairway as high traffic area because people should be traveling along that. Okay. High traffic area, just the stairway itself, not the whole opening thing. This whole thing all the way to the very, very bottom is a high traffic area. Crap, did I just... Yeah. There we go, like that. That should possibly speed things up. You know what I'll do? I will enable the performance tweaks in DF hack and restart the game between videos, which is more or less right about now anyway. So we might as well do that. Okay, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one, so see you then.